Welcome back to another Gimme Seconds video. This is Ono checking in. Super Mario Kart. Koopa, come on, man. Come on, buddy. Ooh. Alright. What's happening? Next stop. So if you've had just a regular, well, any job, right? Any job, there's the parts that stress you out, whether it's bad coworker. If you deal with customers, it's a bad customer, or just whatever part that the bad part of the job, right? That you just kind of have to push through. Like, there's always that moment where, like, well, for me anyway, like, that bar is set, right? Where just the most shitty interaction or encounter or incident, like, if you can pull through that, you can, everything else is nothing compared to that. Like at the gas station, I can't recall the incident where it set the bar for I've had my ass chewed out by customers for whatever reason. And I've seen coworkers get fired, or the incident that would eventually lead to their termination, or my coworker would leave like that. At the gas station, it was just the most mistranslated, misunderstood incident ever. So the incident at the gas station, so I worked graveyard, and I'm clocking in for my coworker who is done with his shift. So graveyard was, I think it was 10 to 6. Is that 8 hours? Yeah, 10 to 6. And then swing was 2 to 10, right? At the gas station, there at this location, there was only 2 registers, and I'm already clocked in. My coworker is clocking out, or not clocking out, but he's cashing out, right? And so at the gas station, that's a lot. Really, that all that is counting cigarettes, doing your drawer, right? Closing out your drawer. And his register is right next to the cigarettes. And there's a little sign that says register closed to go to my register, right? And the incident was, so the customer didn't see the closed sign, and she asked for a pack of cigarettes because he was right next to it. And he's counting his change, and he kind of motions to me, and the motion indicating, oh, he'll help you. And I said, oh, I'm like, okay, yeah, ma'am, I can help you. What do you need? And then, I guess she kind of just mistook that motion as a diss or whatever, because her comment right after that was, why are you even working here then? Or why are you even here? It's okay, I don't. So, and I'm just like, oh, let me just get your cigarettes, right? And I don't know what he says, but he says, and he's irate after that. No, he didn't need that. He's clocking out. Fuck, shit, right? And he says something, but it wasn't fuck you. It wasn't. He didn't curse back, but he talked back, and I think that's what a lot of in customer service, that's just a note. When you talk back like that, it's, you don't do that, right? But regardless, he, from his point of view, he's like, yeah, just probably had it. That was the moment he was like, I'm done. Oh, can't take this. But it was probably akin to something like, um, you know what? I'm not gonna even make it up. I don't know, but it wasn't nothing too bad. I mean, it wasn't even a really smart answer. It was just like I'm just standing here. I'm done. Whatever. Like I'm done with my shift, right? And then it just exploded. And it's like, oh, dude, like you just um everything was just misunderstood. Oh, that wasn't enough. Words were exchanged. I mean, she paid for her cigarettes. Shit. And it's probably reported. But then I think at that point, like I think he could have kept his job. Like probably get written up or whatever. But I think he was just like he was done already. I think he got like a better higher paying job. I don't want to know if it, or I don't know if it's better. Higher paying job at one of the hotels. So I mean, I guess everything worked out. I mean, yeah, just I don't know if it's worth. I mean, like I always like getting like the most problematic customers. Give me the most difficult ones. That way, you kind of just learn how to deal with people in those kind of situations. Because there's no one way. I mean, you have your rules with regards to like, do your job first, right? Okay, if your job is to card everyone, you got to card everyone, even though if they're clearly of age. The store policy. I mean, that's what you got to do. And I heard because that one gas station, like, it's notorious for. I mean, they have to card everyone regardless. And I think it's because they got those undercover tests, right? Or like a undercover cop will come in and who's not of age, right? It's got to be someone who's not of age, like 21, right, to buy alcohol. Because I think it's like, or I mean, I think, because once you make that transaction to a minor, you get written up. I don't know if that's, but if you fail the test on the spot, that's, I think, an immediate termination already. No, I remember I that happened to me once, and then like immediately after the guy showed me his ID, and then someone back of him, someone came up and was like, "All right, you passed." I think I got like $50 or something. But yeah, anyway, so the bar said at next stop. Oh my god, and it was like two different incidents in one night. Oh, the worst thing. Like that's at the bar. Pretty high. So we got a check-in system, right? I've told you about this check-in system. Oh my god. And you can either check in inside the restaurant or you use the QR code, wait in your car, and we'll see you checked in, right? This fucking guy. Anyway, this family comes in and checks in, and we tell them, all right, I'm not the host that night, right? And my coworker who's host, right? Okay, heads up, yeah, ESL, right? ESL. Second language. There's a language barrier. But she clearly states it, like, I already knew, like, when she tried to explain to this family, okay, you're third in line, right? There's two parties in front of you. And the woman in this party, the mom, there's a husband and wife with their 3 kids, knew she was third in line, right? And she saw it on her phone. She confirmed it, right? So there, and it's a long wait. It's a busy night, right? And long wait meaning like 30, 45 minutes. They're hungry. I mean, if you're gonna wait that long, like a restaurant is busy if you see like a packed restaurant and people still wait. Like, it's gonna be busy. Like, you should already go in knowing. I mean, and it's not up to the restaurant. It's how long the people who are already inside want to stay. you can't control that unless you're CPK and you got a time limit of 90 minutes at a table. Next stop don't have that time limit. So yeah, they know they're number 3, right? And I know my coworker's like she's nervous because I mean we are hosting. Yeah, it's shitty because I know when my coworkers like customers can get really cruel when they're waiting, especially if they're waiting and they're hungry, right? You don't have to be a jerk about it, but just leave them, go somewhere else, right? If you don't want to wait, but they've been waiting, they want to eat zippies, and so when it's time, so the 2 parties in front of them, right? So they're number 3. We check in party 1, right? And the second party after that one canceled. So party number 3 now becomes party number 2. And so we check in party of 1 in front of them, and this is where it blows up. And they're like, hey, why are they being seated in front of us when we checked in before them? They're asking me this question. I'm like, I'm just a Sandy, right? Okay, well, from my understanding, right? And I'm trying to help my host out, right? It's just busy. And I'm trying to explain to them, this party checked in before you. They're like, no, we didn't see them. We checked in before them. And I tried to explain to them, well, they probably scanned in the QR code and just waited in their car after that, you know? We alerted them that a table's ready for them. They're like, no, we checked in before them. Like, I mean, I saw it on the list. You know, you were number 3, but now you're number 2. You know, the one that canceled before you, or the one before you canceled. Like, let's just sit. Let's seat these people, right? You're next in line. Like, you're no longer number 3. And like, no, they weren't having it, right? Pissed. She told, and then when they say that, she told me, you know, like, I already know, like, something must have gotten lost in translation, like miscommunication. Like, I get it, but like, you know, it's like at that point, it's like they're pissed already. It's like, all right, well, I mean, as a worker, you know, okay, let them yell, you know, if they feel better chewing your ass out, like in front of everybody, like, let them. Like, if it makes them feel better by doing that, like, it's not going to get you to your seat faster. I mean, we still got to check these people in. We got to wait for an open table for you now, okay? I mean, but that's not the end of it, okay? So eventually, I mean, we seat them down, right? It's done already. Okay, let them eat, right? It's done, right? They got to their seat. Should be the end of the story. It's not. Fuck this fucking family. Holy shit. And oh yeah. All right. Let me fucking get this fucking over with. And so, man, okay, hold on. Let me just secure my place as the winner. My face is getting red because I'm just reliving this one incident. Now, did I deserve that extra, man? Shit. All right, let's see where. I don't even recall my place. Oh, second. All right. Well, I'm gonna continue this story on the next video. Please give it a like and comment below. Check out the rest of the channel. Give me seconds. Check us out on Twitter at Give Me Seconds. For myself, oh no. Next stop. Peace.